able to keep up with him. You need more firepower out there is what I'm trying to say.
Passing. They're going to need LJ and Seth Curry and other healthy shooters to make those open shots because they don't come around very often against San Antonio. Wembyama
is a tough one, but that looked like it should have gone Draymond's way.
Aaron Fox getting to the mid-range.
With your hands, that was kind of an unforced one. That was just a bad pass.
Pajemski in open three.
You know Wembyama is lurking.
Castle just going to keep throwing. Every time they get this, doesn't have access to that. Now they're getting open threes. LJ Cryer, I would take all three of those looks. I like that Nate Williams knew you could run the baseline after a made field goal just to inbound the ball. Seth Curry in, and that's Spencer missing there. Wembyama the rebound.
And that's a championship mentality. Never sell yourself short. And he's pretty thick, too. He's not a small 6'5".
Nate Williams went around. Here's 7 missing that corner three. Lob to Wembyama, just in San Antonio. David Robinson played his whole career at 7'1". Wembyama is an entire foot taller than him in that photo.
He's not even standing all the way straight up.
Malachi Leon's moved his feet. Warriors come up with a steal. And Nate Williams, nice step through. Nate Williams attacking. Pajemski trail 3. That's good basketball. Pat Spencer handling with Pajemski playing off the ball. And Bandit. No, but I mean, you're bringing it up from the player's perspective. When you're rolling,
yeah.
See right there, Pajemski has been rolling.
This zone is working for the Warriors, by the way. They're within 6.
So they were down 17. Yeah. And Wembyama pocket 5, and then Fox with the steal and setting up Champagnie. Bill Russell was Jim Barnett's first coach. He was a player coach for Boston. And he'd be around. We'd see him a couple. What the discussion was about.
Well, in the paint, though, gather.
Yep. And with Draymond and Nate Williams. Draymond from deep, trapping into 3. He said 8 minutes against Chicago. He had a double-double, basically. See the skill level there.
You got to be creative with your playmaking and your plays that you call, and the Warriors have been.
It's good to see distance. He's loud.
He's literally playing with one hand tied behind his back. He's trying to post people up.
And Harper,
wing on you, rip it through, get to the rim.
Look at LJ Cryer like guarding De'Aaron Fox. We're going to talk about absolute quickness as he bottoms a 3.
So you want to gap him as much as possible, go under his screens when you can. It's all easier said than done.
And Seth, see, of San Antonio, as Keldon Johnson misses that 3. Catch and shoot for Champagnie because the baseline missing, and the Warriors finally get a rebound to bounce their way. And a little touch pass back to Will Richardson tonight. That's a major issue. 3 of 17.
Wembyama down 3s like that. And then some of the 3s he shoots are a high degree of difficulty. Step back 3s is action a lot of the time.
That ball screen, Draymond knows how to do that. Keldon Johnson.
Maybe we have the bodies. There comes Isaiah Hartenstein, the bigs to handle Wembyama, but Wembyama is a matchup nightmare. Seth Curry.
Wembyama's great, but they're also catching the Warriors with no size at all.
Yeah, it would have been fun to see Chris
to avoid that turnover. Warriors had only 7 turnovers. Draymond to make 1 3, make it another.
Selfishness is just reciprocated.
Wembyama from deep.
And finally, it opened up for LJ Cryer to go float game.
Castle out of the corner, dropping that in. Gilbert Arenas shot like 25 free throws for the Wizards.
All of that. If I go at David Guthrie that, he'll say you
said that. He will laugh about it.
Okay.
Lakers, man, the Lakers playoffs are going to be insane. The offensive rebound and the putback by Castle. Mitch will play together.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, that's interesting to me.
James Harden has been in.
It's good footwork, and Pajemski top 5 in offense and defense. The Spurs and OKC like to do things like that, and Boston as well. And then, oh, by the way, Boston had a great year.
Exactly.
But Tatum came back.
It's wild. But Tatum is killing right now, too.
LJ Cryer, good to see. They're an elite team in their own right.
Well, that was the mentality from the jump, only having 9 guys available to play. Warriors getting some stops here, just trying to threaten.
They were down 24, 17-point game. LJ Cryer putting it up and in.
One arm.
There was nobody at Bradley that looked like Wembyama, I can tell you that.
Good luck. And right much. Put him in the action, set this wide pin down. I'm going to curl in here and lay it out.
Good screen for Pat Spencer.
Interested as he gets another wide pin down in a Jokic versus Wembyama battle.
Harrison Barnes, very interesting because the Lakers win all the close games.
And they've kind of found a little bit of a bend but don't break groove defensively. LJ Cryer.
Nobody else is winning 2. Leon's dropping it off to yard 7. Nice play. Malify Leon.
He's running around.
Wembyama. About a 6-second difference. Warriors were down 24. Then 15 right now. And there's Wembyama, but Nate Williams staying with the play. Keldon Johnson. Spurs have kept a lot of the rotation guys in. Wembyama bottoms of 3.
Wembyama contested down at the free throw line after gapping, then went and got the rebound. He's just everywhere. You can't escape him.
Harrison Ezra playing because the Warriors desperately need someone to eat these minutes. With the roster the way it is. I may even have told the coaching staff he'd like to get it.
Would put it past him.
You're at 7.
Everybody kept their verticality.
Nate Williams. Harrison Barnes didn't settle for the 3. Wembyama saved the turnover. Puts it up and in.
Again, he's going to get everything he can out of that body. He knows he's gifted
over the weekend against the Warriors. They put up 70 in that second half.
Well, they're the #1 3-point shooting team, and the 3-ball is always key seasons. And now,
I mean, I know in Hoosiers they only play with 4 guys. Right. You can do that. We saw that in the NCAA tournament. For Seth is the better card player than Steph. Now,
you know, once Steph is healthy, now they can play golf more in season. As you got Keldon
missing that. Ricochet to Pat Spencer and Nate Williams. Well, high rise. Nate Williams is playing relocate in the corner. You're at 7 with a rebound, and the big man putting it in himself.
Now with some ferocity.
Penny. That out, but then you see they have stacked up draft picks, and they've done well selecting LJ Cryer per se. So I know why. He's an undersized off guard.
And he competes defensively, too. He's not getting exposed a ton.
Harrison Barnes.
They just want to work on their press. How's your press breaker?
Nate Williams dropping in the corner.
You need to be able to keep up with him. You need more firepower out there is what I'm trying to say.
Passing. How about some of these other guys getting a first?
Exactly.
Or a second?
Yeah, it's really hard to have a dynasty when multiple champions have done defensively.
I agree.
Changing people's minds when they attack inside. That's the reason. Let your guy go by you. Not let him go by you, but stay on his hip and just funnel him.
Exactly. It's kind of crazy. 37 minutes for Pat Spencer. Pat still got the leg.
The Spurs are going to be fun to watch for a really long time.
By Leon, hung in the air. Got his own rebound, put it up and in.